Howdy folks, we're coming to you again from the lower level of World Headquarters, and we just finished sanding this maple burl bowl. I put two different kinds of stain on it. I think it's going to kind of be mediocre, but I do think that it's approximately what we've been trying to do. So I'm going to try and show this here. And we'll put a little on the bark first. We don't know how this is going to come out, but I think it will be acceptable, whatever it is, because underneath the wood is good. So we got good, good stuff underneath. So we're going to have it's going to be okay. I think I was hoping for a little more contrast in the but we'll see here. It looks like the black is coming through pretty good. Be nice if some of the reddish brown showed through also. I'm not sure that's going to happen. I think the black probably overpowered that. So probably the time and effort we spent putting the brown polish on is probably a waste of time. Let's see here. Let's go back to 250. Turn this on. I'm running out of soup here. Looks like we may have a little hint of the red brown camel color in here. Which is about all we can hope for. Put a pretty good coat on this first time because most of it's going to soak up, and there's not a very not a lot of chance that it's going to that gravity's going to pull it downhill and make it puddle in the bottom here, which is kind of an issue with this stuff. I think we got it all covered. I'm not so sure that the time we spent with trying to tint and stain is really very productive. I don't know. We'll see when we get it done here. This is the first coat. There'll probably be at least 3, probably 4 coats on here. What happens is that this wood, wherever it's really porous, where the density is pretty light, it'll soak in, and after 3 or 4 coats, it tends to seal up, and you get kind of a uniform gloss, which is what we'll be looking for. So far this looks pretty normal. I wouldn't think that it was necessarily anything to write home to mom about, but you can only work with what you got. So far it's doing pretty good. There's some areas here that the brown, orange, reddish color shows up pretty good, and then there's some that it doesn't. But I guess that's what that's what's to be expected. All in all, it's going to be successful. It's not, like I say, it isn't anything really special, but it will be, I think, a little unique, a little bit different than what we usually do. So, really, I guess the question in the end is going to be, have we been able to do something that has improved the project over and above what it might normally be. And I think that question is still out, and of course in the end it'll be a sort of a subjective opinion. Maybe it's an improvement, maybe it's not, I don't know. And it might be such a thing, maybe a different color would be more dramatic. I can get a blue or a green. I'm not too interested in a yellow, but we've got quite a bit of yellow and gold in here. But perhaps a blue. We'll have to think about it. That's kind of what we're looking at. Let's see. Over here is probably the nicest part, where we got pretty dense wood, and we got some contrast in it, and then on the inside of that same area. So perhaps there'll be something there to work with. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. Have a good day.